Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. First down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. No huddle offense to the line. Pulls and fires complete. At the 45 on its way. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved.
Fires and picked off.
Right. It's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Snares it outside. It's Lovett. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Back to pass, it's Beck. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Snags it! And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to...
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes that Alabama offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw this one.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. And he intercepts it. Got some room to run. The 10. Touchdown Bulldogs. What a great play by the defensive, paying it off with the interception return. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo.
And that guy is just a man. I mean, he sets the tone in this defense. And you saw it on that play right there. Reminds me a lot of the guy standing beside me, David Pollock, who really set the bar for great D-line play at Georgia. I think back to two guys I played against, Richard Seymour and Marcus Stroud, lining up beside each other on the inside of that D-line. That was an absolute nightmare.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch on the left. Got a lot of running room. Inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Tide. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the finish shows just how potent they are, an 88-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Back to throw, it's back. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the sack.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. He wants to pass it on second down. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone. You're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone. It's Etienne. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
look at this Bulldog offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he got loose, it was all over. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
How about that last big play? You're packed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Georgia 21, Alabama 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Milroe. Keeps looking downfield. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. The give to the single back. He breaks a tackle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The play action fake. Quarterback extends the play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out of the field and make some stops.
Going up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Evans. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot that takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Bama! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a way.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We've got to stop turning the football over.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Pocket starts to collapse, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake. He lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Moves away as he feels pressure. It's complete to the right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. At the 20, he's got space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the...
Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. 21. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this run. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires deep on the run. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them. And I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. He's got it. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Finds his man. It's Lovett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's brought down in this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Oh, look out, there he goes! The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Extending the play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Ready to start the 2nd half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle block.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Milroe. Got his man on the right. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Alabama quickly back to the line. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Let's it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Georgia! Defense takes matters into their own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the 3rd, and they're lining up for an onside kick. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The offense has been really productive both ways, both scoring and giving up the ball, David.
Yeah, the boomer bust offense is not good. Like, We have to take care of the football. It's a premium to take care of the football. Every time you've taken care of it, Palmer, you've driven down.
Oh, the ball squirts out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. It's back. Quarterback now breaking the field. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy.
Can anyone catch him? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Etienne. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job.
And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off the spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down.
Man, really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown Bulldogs! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point is good. A 4-point game at 35-31. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense getting set for first down. He'll start this drive firing. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
You want to have a lot of success on defense, make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a plan.
Give to the running back. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Bernard.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking the profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
He's going to run it. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. Getting some heat. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
I love the coverage in the back end by the secondary. That DB was glued to the wide receiver, staying right behind him. He was able to locate the ball and get his pile out there to knock it down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. Bulldozes his way through. Oh, it's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Obliterates him, still on the move. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. The give from the gun. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown time! And they've moved out front here in the fourth. This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Etienne. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
That incompletion leads to second down and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Splits the uprights. It's good. And, guys, we are deadlocked here in the final period. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third down, going up top. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Miller. At the 40, there he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Here's the handoff. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Got his man quickly. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
Tackled after picking up the first down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high-percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
Field goal is good. They have grabbed the lead in the waning seconds of the game, and they are so close to victory. Took the lead with that late clutch field goal, and now to see if they can get a stop and keep them from tying the game in the closing seconds. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good